Now we're going to be going through some helpful hints when trying to edit within your Edlio page. And these are going to be kind of reminiscent of old school web page formatting. So let's say I have a picture and text, but I want them side by side, but formatted in a way that I can edit both individually and not really mess with the formatting. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and add in a table. And I'm just going to do a 2-cell table. I want my picture in one cell, and then I want my message to my users in another. And all I'm doing is clicking and dragging. Now on that one, you notice it did change the font size, so I'm going to want to make it a little bit bigger so I can see it. Also, I'm going to want to format this table a little bit because I don't want it to go all the way across. So let's say I have my picture frame there, but I want my text to be a little bit further out. All I'm doing here is just dragging and adjusting the table exactly the way I want it. Now, this side right here, it will automatically adjust, so as I go down and type more, it will go up, but it'll still stay centered on this picture, which will look really good. Also, I may want to go in there and center my picture in that. Once I have everything typed up, the formatting stays very clean within this, but I don't want to see the table. So as long as you're clicked on the table, you'll see those 4 squares in the corner if you have this set up. If you go up to the table and click Table Properties, so the border, let's say I don't want to see any border at all. I just want this to be a clean cut site with no lines. I need to type 0 in and hit OK. And then all of my lines will disappear on my site. So all I'll see is the picture and then the text formatted right beside of it. Let's say that I want an outside border to where all I see is kind of a darker outside border with nothing in between the text and the picture. Then I would go into my table properties and just leave it blank. Once you have everything set up the way you want it, you can hit save and then it will be active on the site within. Really, I've found that it takes about 30 seconds to go into the actual live site, but it can take a few minutes. Typically, it's a very fast update though. It's almost immediate. You can also click the public link here to view what it looks like on the page. And I would suggest doing that anytime you make edits to make sure that's what you want to do. So that's just a quick tip for editing on Edlio using tables, kind of the old school web editing type thing. And that should prove pretty helpful whenever you're trying to format content where you need images and text all in the same place. Also, be aware, don't make this so wide that it kind of goes out of view, because if you make this box too wide, the user actually won't be able to see anything, because actually what you see right here is about as wide as your content gets on the site itself. So just be aware of that and adjust that as needed. Also, you can use some of these other features too. So if you do have files that you need people to see, you can use that feature and upload files quickly. A PDF, if you add a PDF in, it can actually be embedded. So I'm going to go to my desktop to try to see if I have let's say I have the code of conduct that I want to add. So I can upload that PDF, and then with Edlio, only if this is a PDF, I can actually display that item so that the item will display. So if you have rules and procedures or anything that you want to post, but you already have that in a Word document, you don't have to recreate it on the site. You can post it in as a PDF, and then make sure to select the largest display option so that you can see that. Hopefully these things will make it easier for you to transition content over to the new page, and also give you a nice clean format for communicating with your parents or with community members.